Happy birthday, Aquarius. Today we're going to be doing a pick a crystal reading, and this is going to encompass your year. This reading is going to encompass 3 blessings that are coming your way for your birthday year. There's going to be 3 groups, and in the comment section you will find the links. Okay? These are obviously all crystal. They're quartz, different levels of clarity, but we have group number 1. Nice, big, beautiful rock, extremely heavy. We have group number 2, which is more long and pointed. If you put it over the candle, you can really see how pretty it is. Group number 2. And then group number 3 was chosen specifically for the clarity of the quartz. As you can see, extremely clear. Okay? So, we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Take your time, use your intuition, choose a group, and I will see you on the other side. Hello, Group 1. First and foremost, I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. Okay, let's get started. These are your 3 blessings coming to you in your birthday year, 2025 to 2026. Okay, so blessing number 1. There is ooh la la, some hot stuff headed your way here, something very hot, something fiery. It says existing relationships could find a brand new passion and a heightened sexual attraction, right? Or, and it does say opportunity for marriage and a good family life are strong, but if single, definitely you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted by a stranger if you're single, okay? You have here, a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So the timing for this, Aquarius, is going to be around the new moon in Libra, which is October 21st, 2025. It doesn't have to be exactly on that day, but it'll be around that time, okay? Expect to either improve a relationship you're in, take it to a brand new level, or if you are single, meet someone extremely hot. You have the initials X and you have the initials C. That could be a place that you meet the person. It could be their initials. It could be a train number. It could be anything. Just keep an open mind when it comes to these letters. This person is going to be extremely determined. If you notice, there is a lot of fiery energy in your pile, right? You have wands, you have the Emperor, and you have the sexuality card. Now, with the 7 of Wands here, this is someone who is extremely determined. Somebody who will not take no for an answer. Now, that is not to say that the person is so pushy that they are dangerous in some way, or that they're pushy to the point where they're annoying. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot for you. You're going to be swept off your feet in one way or another. Now, you do have the Emperor here as well, backing all this up. Now, male or female, okay? This is someone who is extremely mature. Could they be older than you? They could be. But this very well just could be someone who is mature as far as their work life, because the Emperor is a very successful human being, right? It does fall under the it falls under the astro of Aries, but you have someone who is very successful, very secure, very established, someone who is used to calling the shots, and someone who you're going to be extremely attracted to. They're going to be extremely attracted to you too. And if this is somebody, like I said, if this is someone that's already in your life, you can expect your current relationship to push into a level that you just really didn't see coming. Very, very cool, very, very nice energy. This person could be a Libra, a Leo, or an Aries, or they could have that in their chart very highly aspected. What else? The Seven of Wands is Mars and Leo. The Emperor is Aries. And of course, we have a lot of fire energy here on your first blessing. And I love that for you, Aquarius. Now, when we add this blessing and we add the numbers up and we break it down, we get 11. And if you've watched any of my readings, you know that the number of 11 is the card of the initiator, of Aries, for sure, right? The initiator, the person who goes for it, the person who sets the tone for everything. A very strong, strong influence. Love that for you. Love that for you. Let's move on to your second blessing. You have planning. It says planning out here. It says, now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. This is something I'm really feeling strongly that you've already been planning. This is not something you're going to start planning this year, at least for most of you. But you could expect this blessing to be very financially based, okay? The letters here associated with this blessing are H and F. That could mean anything, Aquarius. Like I said, a city, the name of a building, the name of a company, the name of a book you're writing. It could be anything like that, okay? But there is something here that is going to cause a harvest situation, financial gain. Why do I say that? Because this card mentioned financial gain, and look at this. You pulled the Three of Cups twice. This is an extremely celebratory card, right? Very celebratory in nature, and it is a harvest, especially in this deck. They talk about this being a harvest, being very, very grateful for something. And it says, don't let your past hold you back. There may be something tied to this blessing where now or in the past, or it's maybe crossed your mind that there is something going on in your life that will hold you from this dream, that will, get in the way. And it's what you allow that's going to happen. And this is clearly saying your past has nothing to do with your future. Your past has absolutely nothing. There is nothing going on from your past that can stop this from coming. With the Three of Cups coming out twice, it's an extremely, extremely good omen here, Aquarius, for sure. When we add this up and we break it down, we get Venus. So Venus is love, but it's money as well. So this is like there is omen after omen about money here. And the Three of Cups is moon in Cancer. So you have a lot of water here, and the water is your emotions. This is going to be in a very emotional goal for you. You're going to accomplish something, and it's going to be in the realm of money. Something is going to make you some money, okay? This could be, like I said, something you've created. This could be a job offer. This could be a windfall. This is something that is going to make you it's going to make you so happy that you become emotional about it. So you have fire for one blessing, you have water for another. So far, so good. Let's go on to your last blessing. Okay. You have, during your last blessing, it says, friendships in your life. Yeah, there's something. There is a brand new friendship coming into your life, and that may not seem like much, but this is more than just a let's get together once a week and yap friendship. This is like a friendship that is part of your soul tribe. You may have felt, or in the past, or you may feel that you're surrounded by people, but you're lonely. You are surrounded by people, but there's no depth to those friendships. Somebody's going to be coming into your life, and you're going to be blown away by that connection that you have with this person. The two, you have U. As far as initials, you have U and A. Like I said, keep an open mind. This could be initials for someone's name, or it could be a place you meet at. It could be anything like that, okay? It says emotions are running high. Supermoon. So you could expect this to happen during one of the supermoons in 2025. It doesn't have to be on the date, it's around the date, right? That supermoon energy encompasses many parts of the month, but you have October 6th, November 5th, and December 4th. So October, November, December, around that time, you can expect to meet part of your soul tribe, okay? The signs that are represented here are Cancer and Pisces. So I would say it's a water sign. All right. It could be Scorpio too, and I'll explain why in a minute. But you have a water sign coming towards you here. The first water, the first symbol here is the Chariot, and that is Cancer, obviously. Now, as far as the Chariot goes, it this person is going to be attracted to your new vibe. You have a new vibe. You have an absolute different outlook on your life. Maybe this is, and that's the, the different perspective is that Piscean energy, that hanged man energy. You have a different perspective, and therefore, your energy has changed. Your vibe has changed. Therefore, you're attracting different things towards you that you haven't attracted before. You're attracting money, you're attracting definitely some hot sex, and you're also attracting this friend who is vibing on that same level with you. And the reason I mentioned Scorpio as well is that when we add this up and we break it down, we get the number 10, and the number 10 is Pluto energy, and we all know that Pluto is Scorpion energy. So a water sign during a supermoon, you're going to be absolutely blown away by this friendship, this connection. It's going to be one of those once in a lifetime friendships. Okay. It's a definite blessing. Oh my God. I absolutely love this reading. Let's pull one card representing your year. One card representing the year, please. Or just one. We just want one. I tend to go off way too much on these readings. Let's see. Split it. Spirit, show me. Look at that. Lovers. Wow. So you have Gemini energy here on the table, but more than that, you have the Lovers, and the Lovers is a bond between two people. The Lovers is also a decision. You're going to be making decisions. I'm telling you, your vibe is going to change. Your perspective is changing your energy, and that energy is pulling other people in towards you here, Aquarius. This is going to be an amazing year for you. It really, really is. And the newness, and maybe it's the Pluto energy, coming. A lot of people give Pluto a bad rap. God knows I've been a little bit fearful of it, to be honest with you. But for many of you, okay, that Pluto energy is going to take away what is no longer working for you and replace it with all this. What you need to do, your job is to change perspectives when needed. And I really think that's going to happen for you. Wow. I wish you all the luck. Happy, happy birthday, Aquarius. Namaste. Hello, Aquarius. Happy birthday. If you have chosen this particular crystal and you have chosen group 2, this is your reading. Okay, let's get started here. You have pulled for your first blessing. It says the sunshine card, right? The sun is shining on your career and your business growth. Now you also have the waning moon card. It says, what do you need to release? There may be something here as far as your business goes, as far as your career goes. There may be something that you are being asked to release. I'm not really getting that if you don't release it, you won't get a blessing, but I am getting that if you do release it, you'll get it quicker, if that makes sense to you. You also pulled the initials E and V as in Victor. So keep that under your hat. As far as your career goes, it could be a new job. It could be someone's initials. It could be a bank. It could be anything like that. Keep a very open mind with the letters, okay? You may be in a competitive field here, or you may be wishing to do well in a competitive field. Maybe that's your dream. Maybe it'll be fairly competitive for you. But the end result here is the Two of Cups. And if you notice with the Two of Cups, you do have the star, which is Aquarius in the sky, So let's look at this, you have the Five of Wands, which, is that competitive thing, but you also have the Two of Cups. That's the Venus and Cancer energy. And the Five of Wands is Saturn and Leo. with the Two of Cups, right? You have two things coming together under that wish fulfillment in the sky. There are two things, two ideas, perhaps you and a job offer, perhaps you and an idea, perhaps you and a moment. There is something coming together here, okay? Now, as far as timing goes, first of all, when we add this up and we break it down, we get Neptune energy. So this might be confusing. There might be some confusion, but I do believe this is going to, it's part of it. It's part of the decision-making process. You're going to be a little confused, but in the end, the sun is going to shine for you here, Aquarius. So as far as timing goes, you have Pisces time, Cancer time, and Leo time, okay? Look for some movement, some sort of opportunity during that time, and also look during the waning moon time during any given month. You could easily look that up online. But there is something here, definitely, as far as your, the sun is shining on some sort of career path, some sort of opportunity for you. And that's very exciting for you here, Aquarius. Now, let's look at your second blessing. You do have, it says intuition. Oh wow, this is more career stuff, right? It says this is something to do with your career or money invest. So you're either investing something, an investment is paying off. Let's look into this a little further. You have step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. Yeah, there is going to be something that you're going to need to step out of your comfort zone with. But more importantly than that, I need you to go online and look up what, if you don't readily know it, look up what sign your North Node is in, because that will help us as far as timing goes here, Aquarius. Now, you also have the letter Q, and you have the letter P as in Peter. Now, those letters, just like these letters, could mean anything, but this is something to do with money. I mean, you have a lot of money, career stuff here on the table. And what's interesting is you have the Six of Cups, right? Now, the Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio. This could be financial gifts from family, from inheritance. This could very well be, Aquarius, returning to something that was once a dream for you. Maybe you put it on a shelf. Maybe you said, I could never do that. Maybe you traded that in for something sensible. But there is a return to something here with the Six of Cups energy. And I have to tell you, this backs it right up. There's another six here, but you have the Six of Swords. Now on this side, the Six of Swords would be you moving away, right? But this is you moving back towards something. So you have two cards backing this up. And, you know, with the Six of Six of Swords, that is Mercury in Aquarius, a return to something. Or something coming straight towards you. So this is either an inheritance or a gift you're getting from family, or this is absolutely a return to something that you put on a shelf or dismissed as, you know, a pie in the sky type thing. You know, there are some people that they want to write screenplays and, you know, they have a family to support, or they're saving up for things. They're like, you know, that's a pie in the sky thing. I'm not even going to think about that. That's just not going to happen. It's something along those lines here, Aquarius, for some of you to return to something that you thought wasn't possible, is possible this birthday year. And like I said, as far as timing goes, you have Scorpio season, Aquarius season, and your North Node season, whatever that is. When we add this up and we break it down, we get that Jupiter, right? That optimism, that luck, that expansive wheel of fortune type energy. So don't waste that. There is definitely money here. Man, you have a lot of money / career opportunities this year. Now let's look at your very last blessing. You have achievement. Wow. This is definitely something you have earned. This is something you have earned. There's an achievement here on the table. So yeah, I mean, how many times do you have to hear the same thing? You're going to be achieving something this year. Keep an open mind. It says you and your loved ones are safe, but what I'm really looking at, the moon in Cancer. It's the new moon specifically in Cancer. And I think we're going to look at that as a timing card. You have the letters T and the letters G. Is that G? I'm pretty sure that's G. T and G as far as letters go. Now, wow, okay. Let's take this one at a time. You did get 2 cards that popped out here, and we'll get to that in a second. Your first card here is the moon. And there's more of that confusing type of energy. However, just like over here, this confusing type of energy is temporary. So if you start to feel confused at any point this year, as I don't know which way I'm going, I don't know what to do, it's almost like it's all part of the plan. It's almost like, okay, that is going to clear. That fog, that smoke is going to clear. And it's almost like the ocean parts and you're able to see something all of a sudden, like, wow, here it is. So when you get this moon energy, this Cancerian energy, understand that it is temporary. Now, the new moon in Cancer is June 25th, 2025. So it doesn't have to be exactly on that date. It could be any time around that time. That is a good timing card. There's some sort of achievement here on the table. Now, another blessing, seems like you got a double whammy here. You have a relationship here on the table because look, these are counterparts. You have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And these are great counterparts because these are 2 people that plan for the future, that have a solid long-term plan. There is, if you are in a relationship that you are very happy with, the 2 of you are going to be moving into a very stable future together. You're going to be sort of raising the bar with that. Now, if you're not in a relationship, the good news is somebody very stable is coming into your life, and you're going to be able to plan things and have real goals, real long-term goals that actually come to fruition. Because as a team, this duo is unstoppable, right? So you have the King of Pentacles, which is Sun in Taurus, and you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Saturn in Capricorn. A match. Definitely a match. Now, interestingly enough, when we add this up and we break this down, we get the moon again. So understand that there are parts of this year you're going to not see clearly. You're not going to see it right away. Things might be a little fuzzy. And I want you to look at that moment and say, this is temporary. I'm going to trust the process because the process here on the table is beautiful. You have, yeah. So let's look at the timing. You have new moon in Cancer, which is around June 25th. You have Cancer time in general. You have Capricorn time in general, and you have Taurus time in general. Any of these times during the year, something wonderful can happen. Either this achievement or this match or this leveling up of a current match. And just keep these initials, in mind. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. Let me see if I can, hold on. Let me grab a card for the year. We have my, give me a card for group 2. Card for the year. Look at this. The moon. Listen, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm not trying to laugh at all. What I'm trying to say is, how many signs do we need, right? You're going to feel confused at some points this year, but look at all these gifts that are coming to you. The sun is going to shine. You're going to have an achievement of some kind, as it shows in both these columns. You're also going to have either a leveling up of a current relationship or, damn, a really good matchup. You're also going to revert back to an old dream that you put on a shelf or forgot about, or you're going to be coming into some money, right? But either way, there's a money-making opportunity on the table, and that money-making opportunity shows up in all 3 of these columns. So keep a lookout for that. I wish you nothing but the best, Aquarius. Happy birthday. Hello, Group 3. First and foremost, I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. Okay. Your readings are near and dear to my heart, Aquarius, because I am an Aquarius. I did not tell this to the other groups, but this is the group that I actually chose as I was laying out the crystals. So, glancing at it, it looks very promising. So I'm really hoping for the best myself, just like everybody else. So let's look at your first blessing. You have society, and this speaks of invitations here. Aquarius, you're going to be receiving invitations or opportunities to attend something that you should accept. You have you have the letter X and the letter P. This could be someone's initials. It could be a building. It could be an airlines. It could be anything at all to do with this. When I see the letter X also, it is sort of a release of something. Sometimes it can be a release, you Xing out something in favor of something else, or something that was implemented as a result of you releasing something. So we can keep that on the back burner. But also definitely keep these initials or these letters in mind. You have the 3 of Pentacles. And you know, the 3 of Pentacles, let me straighten everything out, is Mars and Capricorn energy, right? 3s in general, and you have a couple of them, represent the initial stages of implementation. It could be an apprenticeship, but I really think that you're going to receive an invite that you need to accept. It's really important for your growth. It's really important for a manifestation to come forward. This could be a social event, a job, or some sort of offer in general, right? Yeah, because this is the card of invitations. And I really believe you're going to be called upon to come together with other people, for sure. Now you also have Temperance here. And this is the card of Sagittarius, major arcana. So what is Temperance? It's harmony, it's balance. Perhaps after a period of the opposite, Aquarius, maybe you have gone through hell. Maybe you have gone through a period where you haven't felt healed. You haven't felt harmony. You haven't felt balance. Suddenly, slowly, these things are going to happen, right? Success from patience. Steady increase in optimism with that Jupiter energy. You have a win-win outcome. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. So let's look at all this, right? And when you add up the numbers and you break it down, you get Saturn. That is one of your ruling planets. It is karma, getting back what you've put into something, right? Discipline, hard work paying off. This could be hard work you've done on your life, yourself, your job, anything like that. But this is a gift. This is a gift of a new beginning, a gift of a new beginning that you're going to feel very healed from. Just the offer alone is going to be very healing for you. You're going to have optimism, maybe for the first time in a while, Aquarius. It's very possible, you know. As far as timing goes, you have Libra. You have full moon in Libra, and full moon in Libra is April 13th, but it doesn't have to be on that particular day. It could be any time around that. So you have Libra, you have April, you have the timing of Sagittarius, and you also have the timing of Capricorn. Any of those times could be extremely relevant for invitations. Write them down. You may receive something where you're like, maybe. Definitely say yes. Definitely go against your better judgment in certain areas this year. It's very important to think outside your particular box. Now, let's move on to your second blessing. You have the opportunity card. It says an important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. It's almost like a continuation, right? You have the letters C and H. The same thing applies here, right? Let's take these cards one at a time. I really love this card. This is the 3 of Wands. Very fiery energy. It is Sun in Aries. It's knowing it's coming. You know it's coming, right? There is something you put into motion, and you are positive, rightly so, that it is on its way to you, this manifestation. Yeah. to drive that point home, you have the Chariot. Look, it's coming towards you. It did not land on this side. It landed on this side. It is coming straight towards you. That Cancer energy, that Aries energy coming straight towards you, because you know, just like you know this opportunity is headed your way. Now you have these two cards that came out together. What do you need to release? And emotions are running high. And emotions are running high in a very good way. There is something moving towards you that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. There is something, we talked about a release of some kind, right? There is something that you perhaps already released and you made room for this opportunity. There is something that you may be called upon to release. It's going to be different for each of you, but this is a really good thing, Aquarius. This is a really good thing headed towards you. Now, when we, excuse me, I'm sorry. I just became very engrossed in these cards for some reason. When we add this up and we break it down, we get Pluto. And as we know, Pluto moved into Aquarius. A lot of people are really worried and scared. Pluto can be very disarming, very worrisome, especially for Aquarius, right? But it could also be life-changing in a very positive way. And in this particular instance, this is something was taken away from you, or you released something. And that made room for something else to grow. This is something very positive, Aquarius, okay? I'm not the type to really hand out good things just 'cause, right? Which is why many of my readings aren't particularly popular, right? But yeah, there is something coming towards you, something you have earned, something that you were patient about, something you made room for. It's going to be a very emotional thing for you. Very, very nice energy headed towards your way. As far as timing goes, look for the waning moon of any given month. Look for supermoon times. Look that up on the internet. There's only like 3 supermoons throughout the year, and that's going to be pivotal for you. Also, Aries time and Cancer time may be very relevant for this particular manifestation. But man, that's very, very positive. I'm getting chills from it. Very positive here for you, Aquarius. Now, as far as your last column here, you have signs, right? Your future positive direction will reveal itself, and any doubts and confusion will disappear. You're going to be receiving signs for this particular manifestation, whatever this is. Let's look at it. You have the Hierophant. And as we know, this is Taurus energy. This is some sort of a commitment here headed towards you. What type of commitment? It has to be romantic, because here we go, right? I mean, there's a couple of romantic cards here on the table. But yeah, it says a new romantic cycle begins. Some sort of commitment is headed your way here. And you have full moon in Libra here, and you have new moon in Libra here. That's pretty interesting. Now you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is Mercury and Virgo. But more importantly, this would be your typical 10 of Pentacles side, pretty much. But on this side, you see you're being blessed with more than just long-term stability. There's nothing more stable than the Hierophant, right? It's very earth-laden energy. You might be meeting an earth sign or somebody with earth highly aspected in their chart. But you have here a blessing for 2 people, right, of long-term stability. That is really, really nice. You may have gone through a period of time here, Aquarius, where your stability was rocked, right? I could see that here, where your stability wasn't the best. Your 2 initials here are M and D. Obviously, that could mean a doctor, right? MD. But individually, it could mean anything, right? It could be a name, all the things that I said, a place that you meet. Now, if you are already in a relationship that you're very happy with, this is the next level. This is next level stuff. This is a new commitment, a beautiful, honestly, a beautiful forecast, if this is indeed something that's already in your life. Now, as far as timing goes, you have obviously the new moon in Libra, which is October 21st, 2025. Like I said, it doesn't have to be on that day, but it's around that time. Taurus time, Virgo time, or Libra time, any of those, as far as timing goes, is when you can expect to either start leveling up or pull in this really, really nice, stable, wonderful, long-term partner. Beautiful energy. So let's do one card to represent your birthday year, group 3. I'll take 2. You're the only group that has chosen 2. And wow, look at that. You got the Hierophant again. I know this is a little bit odd, but you can see the number on the top. This is indeed the Hierophant. And in this deck, this is represented by a respite, a place you go to become healed. So this person that you meet is going to be very healing for you, Aquarius. And then for this to, I'm getting chills again, for this to come out twice, this is very, very meaningful. And here we go. Here we go. It is the Devil card. You're going to be, yeah, this is very, very passionate energy. This is very, very passionate energy. Could be Capricorn, more earth energy, honestly, because you have here Virgo, Taurus, and you have Capricorn. So honestly, any of those things, any of those signs may be very relevant. But I have to tell you, this person isn't just stable. This person isn't just healing. This person is also pretty exciting, pretty passionate, which is a beautiful balance, right? A beautiful balance. Love this for you. Love this for us. I wish you nothing but the best for 2025/2026, Aquarius. Happy birthday.